Hello everybody and welcome to this all-important clash at the Wanderers in Johannesburg, a Pool B game between South Africa and New Zealand. And what a big one this is going to be. If we have a look at the teams that have been selected, South Africa, well, they've made two changes from the game the other day in Potch. Smith has come in for Jonty Rhodes, of course, due to that broken bone in his hand, and Alan Donald is back for Charles Langerveld. New Zealand side, just the one change. Harris has been left out, and McMillan has been given the opportunity to get a game. South African captain Sean Pollock won the toss and elected to bat. Let's join the action with our two commentators to start proceedings, Ian Smith and Robin Jackman.
That might be called a wide. Yes, it is. First run of the match, and would you believe? Probably one of the louder cheers of it. No ball. Caught second slip. Oh, now then, Mr. Smith. Wow, what an eventful over. The last ball is pulled away for four. There's been a wide, a wicket off a no ball, so no wicket. And South Africa finished the over at 6 for no wicket. It's a good stroke. It might have been a bit of a Sydney Harbour Bridge there. I'm not quite sure whether I'm being unfair on the fielder. But 4 to Smith. That's more runs. Has he got enough on it? Yes, he has. Well, what an over for South Africa and for Graham Smith. 21 for no wicket, 3 gone. That's a good shot. It might not get to the boundary. Gibbs still hasn't found the middle of the bat, but it just gets there. It's the last ball of the over, and South Africa close that over at 39 for no wicket.
Pull shot. Gee, what a great shot that is. That is a beauty. Terrific stuff from Gibbs. Also brings up the 50 stand. Full toss, 3 extra cover, 4 runs. Loose delivery from Bond. It's gone high. Keeper's trying to get under. He's called for it. McCullum it is. Has he taken it? Yes, he has. That really is a very, very good catch. That's one of the hardest catches to take, swirling around. Brilliant stuff from McCullum, so that is the breakthrough they needed.
Yeah, a bit of a loose shot there, a top edge, and didn't that go high? Big wicket there for New Zealand. They needed this. A short ball normally pulls that. It looked like he tried to hit that for 6. McCallum is trying to keep him. He's swirling, it's moving around, and took it quite well in the end. So it's a good catch and a wicket for Bond. And that is exactly what New Zealand wanted there. Look at the skipper, he's happy. And Graham Smith goes for 23. And it's 60 for 1.
Short ball. Gee, that's a very well-directed short ball. It smacked him on the helmet. That's one of the weapons going to be being used by South Africa and New Zealand today. Nasty blow on the helmet. Edged and through the slips region. Vacant second slip area. Chris Cairns has got to get a dive out. Oh, has he touched the rope? Has he got rid of it just in time? In the end, he has, and after his 3rd fumble. So 4 runs to add insult for injury. Jacob Oram is distressed at the moment. That's a big over for South Africa. 11 runs from it, 13 gone. 80 for 1.
Well, that's an inside edge. It'll run away for 4. And the woes just continue for New Zealand.
Paddling around the corner. Now, was there any bats involved? We'll have to wait for the call from umpire Steve Buckner. Yes, there was. Got it. That is a very good delivery. Just came back a fraction through the gate, and he's hit the timber. Nicky Bier's on his way. That's a wicket they needed, New Zealand. Bier's done his job, but the Kiwis will be happy with that breakthrough.
Great period of play for New Zealand. It's been a good little mini fight back this, and Styris has capped it off with the wicket of a nemesis of New Zealand cricket, Nicky Boyer. He has punished them over the years. They've threatened to do so again today, but not so. Through the gate.
It's a wonderful stroke. Simply wonderful stroke, and necessary as well.
Well, he's got a little bit of luck there. It's gone very fine, but he got enough bat on it for it to go for 4. 165 for 2. This partnership 39 from 58. It's been quite slow. That's beautifully played. My goodness me, that's got there quickly. Cullis on strike. And he's got an edge. And that will run away for 4.
Out. Vincent takes a catch. He has some reward for his work. Vittori gets a wicket. Good combination. Cullis tried to go over extra cover and never got enough of it.
Big wicket for New Zealand. They've really done well here. Here he backs away, gives himself some room, and he's given it some. And
gets a fine, and there it is. 50,000 people at the bull ring are on their feet. It's his 12th one-day international century, his first here at this ground, and his first against New Zealand. And what a day to do it. Whack. That's middled. That's a big hit. He's cutting loose. Look out. Hit it well. Gee, that's gone like a tracer bullet. Big hit, all right. Massive blow. That's gone 25 rows back. And again. Dead straight. Great placement. 20 off the over. Scintillating batting. It's 243 for 3.
Boucher's trying to join the party. He's hit it straight up in the air. Chris Cairns is underneath it. He should take the catch. He does. And he stops inside the rope. Good catch from Chris Cairns. Boucher trying to go for everything. Trying to have a dip at the end. Playing for his team, but another wicket down.
They are never easy, but he's done well and a smile on his face. Boucher departs, but he had to go for it. He had to try and close out. And now, let's have a look as Boucher tries to launch over mid-wicket from outside. Just didn't get enough on it. Might look regulation, but I tell you what, when you're under that, you start to pray the rope's not too close.
Gibbs on strike now. Gee, he's hit that beautifully. Is he going to split the gap? I think it is. He's picked the gap beautifully. Straight back past the bowler. Just wide of the off stump. 4 more. He's gone over the top, I think. Might have just bounced short of the rope. It has. 4 runs called by umpire Peter Willey. So that's the end of the 45th over. 9 runs from it. 259 for 4. Could be out. There is a man there. It has been taken. McMillan is the man that took the catch. He dropped his glasses, but that doesn't matter. He took the catch, and that's the end of a remarkable knock. An absolutely remarkable knock from Herschel Gibbs. Nothing short of outstanding.
He'll remember that for a long, long time, and so will every single one in the ground and those that watched it. It was an innings of high class. And a huge applause for one of South African cricket's favourite sons, and he came to the party for them today. What an innings.
Klusen will be hitting leg side with the shorter boundary here. No, wide, and gets it through extra cover. That might go for 4. Hit well. That's a good shot. Didn't seem to hit it very hard at all. He's got a reasonably heavy piece of willow, and it just raced away for a boundary.
Hallmark shot of Klusener. Effortless.
Gone for the shorter boundary, and he's found it all the way for 6. Very good shot indeed. No chance for the fielder at long on. And the cry is Zulu. Full toss. Pollock has hit it up in the air. This should be caught. It is taken. Oram is the man that's taken the catch. Adams is the man that's picked up the wicket. That's the end of Sean Pollock. A high full toss. Got it high on the bat and couldn't put it where he wanted to. So another wicket down for South Africa, but they've done a terrific job. 287 for 6.
Well, Pollock could be disappointed with this. You're looking for it somewhere to pitch somewhere, and just his balance going backwards and not middling it. Now you middle one of those, they go miles.
Good shot. 4 runs, 3 extra cover. Straight, very straight indeed, and very powerful. It's gone through the stumps, and it's also gone for 4. Wow, that is some hitting.
Spare a thought for umpire Buckner. He was about to lose a leg. He jumped out the way at high pace. It nicked the wicket and still went for 4. Look at this power. Oh my word, that could have killed him.
Full toss again. Umpires are ducking left, right and centre. It's gone for 4. What a way to finish the innings. Terrific stuff from Lance Glusner. He's done it again. A nice little cameo from him. And South Africa will be ecstatic with 306 for 6 off 50 overs.
You can't ask for more than that.
Great performance from South Africa. They won the toss, elected to bat early today here at the Wanderers, and amassed 306 for 6. Herschel Gibbs was nothing short of magnificent. 143, 141 deliveries, and in that 19 fours rather, and 3 6. New Zealand bowling, well, they all got some tap. Bond went for 7.3. and Adams 6.3, Oram 6.5. Styris did a good job in the middle, going for 4.4, 1 wicket as well. Danny Vittori got some tap, and Nathan Astle 3 overs, none for 16. So everyone suffered at the hands of terrific batting, particularly from Herschel Gibbs. And that is the target. New Zealand need, it's a do or die game basically for New Zealand, a really important match this one. They need 307 runs to win off 50 overs, and the required rate is going to be at 6.14. On target first up from Sean Pollock. Herschel Gibbs gets around and tidies up, but off the mark. Leg side whipped away. Good shot. Nice and flat, just bouncing before the rope. Off the mark, Fleming with a fine stroke. Down the track and over the top, and 4 runs. Just the one bounce. Adventurous from Fleming, and it's worked. Good shot. Just behind square on the offside. 4 runs. Well played.
The lights haven't been put on. I wonder what the rules are, Jackers. The rules are that if, in the umpire's opinion, natural light isn't sufficient, they can ask the ground authorities. Smash that over backward point for 4 to turn them on. Up in the air and safe for 4. That length, you can't bowl that length all the time. You might beat the bat from time to time, but you're also going to get punished. He smeared that over mid-wicket. Will it go all the way? It will. Long on is a better description of the area of the ground. And up comes the 50.
Oh, he's got another one and fine legs up. Now that's 2 balls Callis has bowled on the onside to an offside field. Bingo. Goes to his 50 with the 4th 4 of the over. Beautiful stuff from the New Zealand captain. He's read the situation perfectly. It's 76 for no wicket. Oh dear me. The ball just outside off stump, as we were talking about a moment or 2 ago. This time Stephen Fleming didn't miss it, but Boucher did.
Well, they're a gimme.
Gone. First breakthrough. Donald has got it. 20 off 2 overs, then he gets the breakthrough now. If the storm comes, the equation has changed a bit. 1 wicket, 89 on the board, and we're just into the 15th over.
Smart bowling by Alan Donald, keeping the ball up, getting the ball to swing. There it is there. Foot to the pitch, just a little feather on it. And finally, Mr. Boucher takes an easy one there. So he'd be wrapped. Oh, you could tell he wanted to catch that one. But anyway, Ends up a pretty good effort by Craig McMillan. A good opening start, and he's out for 25, and it's 89 for 1.
Styrus to come. Chris Cairns, Lou Vincent just behind that scorecard. You can see a bit of rain. Picked off. Good timing. Butcher Dippenar is quick. He's not quite quick enough though. Very good shot from Stephen Fleming. Looking for 2. You probably heard the call of 2. It actually might be 2 more than 2. It's going to be 4. Good shot. Brilliant timing. And great placement.
Just out of the reach of the fielder. The rain will have slowed the outfield a fraction, but not enough.
That's a good shot. He got a little bit on it, Graham Smith, but not enough. Lovely to see players playing on drives.
That is some shot, I'm here to tell you. Not going to please anyone on this ground, particularly bowler and captain. Well, Fleming's not on his own. That was a blasting straight drive. Nathan Astle is one of the more dangerous players in this form of cricket. Great shot. Some lovely stroke play going on out there.
There it is. He raises his right hand, the one that he got hit on just now. Yes, and what a happy man. His 4th one-day international, his 1st against South Africa, and his 1st in a World Cup confrontation. Well played, Stephen Fleming.
He certainly deserves the standing ovation he's got.
Well, there's one of them. So Astle will keep the strike. That's the end of the Cullis half over. So now it's quite simple. South Africa really are, at the moment, I feel, on a bit of a hiding to nothing. I mean, I go back to the 1992 World Cup, Sydney Cricket Ground, where they were going along quite nicely, and under that system in those days, they all of a sudden had to come out and get 22 off one ball, and they made them go out and do it. Fleming hits it over mid-wicket. Will it get to the fence? It will. It beats the despairing dive down there of Smith, and it's into the fence, a valuable boundary. That is the 100 partnership.
Very good effort down there on the boundary as well. Look at that partnership, 101 runs from 105. Definitely the reason why New Zealand are on top here.
Fleming, I think, will try and scamper back, and I think he'll make it. Very good running, little fumble from Antini this time. So pressure going on the outfielders, and I think that's another emphasis for me of having some more men inside the circle, because he'd only have got 1 at best, and he might not have got 1 with a mistimed shot. He gets 2 because the man's way back on the ropes. I think Sean Pollock has got to gamble now and bring the, not all of them, but 2 or 3 more inside. Astle 44. I think he's got that one pretty well. Too well. That's to the fence. Behind square. Valuable shot that for Nathan Astle. And that makes it so much easier now. 200 up for New Zealand. And the celebrations are starting from just a few.
There's some Kiwis in the crowd. They'd be pretty happy with that shot. Always a problem with that angle he bowls. He's hit that right in the screws there. And no one would have got that. That was 4.
Over the top. Pure shot. Very clever placement from Stephen Fleming. 14 from the over. There's jubilation in the camp. There really is. One camp anyway. It's 208 for 1.
18 from 29. They shouldn't lose it from here.
Straight down the ground, really straight, and it might go all the way. No, Alan Donald, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But in the process, Astle gets to 50.
Brilliant knock, really was. And his mate said, Dennis Aberhart, the coach, all the coaching staff have done a tremendous job getting this team after their first loss against the Sri Lankans a while back, and they've come back really well. They really have. They've knocked over the West Indies, and here's another one, belted it. And Steve Bucknut, well, he's had a bad day. He nearly got cleaned up again. What about that? He's moving like an 18-year-old there, Alan Donald.
So the captain comes back. He has 1 over available to him. 7 overs, no maidens, none for 31. New Zealand need 12 runs from 24 balls. Now then, for South Africa, if they don't get up here, and it's looking pretty ominous for them, they can now not make another mistake in the competition, and they really don't want any bad weather to follow them either. Dug themselves into a bit of a hole it's going to take some getting out of. A long drive for 1 for Stephen Fleming, and there's a match, I would say, Dean, on the 3rd of March, which was probably a sellout anyway. South Africa, Sri Lanka, a day-nighter at Kingsmead in Durban. That is huge. Massive amount of importance on that. .226. They're stunned, absolutely stunned. Here's Alan Donald. Smashed over the top. That's into the fence for 4. That's a wonderful shot again from Fleming. Just 3 required. Man, he can smile. He doesn't want to, not openly at the moment, but he must have a huge smile about to break out. Brilliant batting.
Clinically, just the ball striking has been outstanding. He's the most impressive young man I've ever met in my life, I'll be honest with you. I've been fortunate enough to be with the New Zealand team, the way he's led them. And that's his 20th boundary there. They need 3, and oh, by gee, they lost against the Sri Lankans. They've regrouped. They played well against the West Indies, and they've played fantastic here at the Bull Ring on their home turf to have their first win ever against the South Africans in one-day cricket.
Well, he wants to be there at the end, Fleming, and I think he made his mind up around about the 15 over mark or so when he got a start. He said, today's my day, I've got to get this, and I've got to get them myself. McMillan on the right, the only other player involved, but just look, they're pumped, absolutely pumped, and the others are stunned. Absolutely stunned. They can't believe this. I mean, you wouldn't. With just 306 you've got on the bank, a bit of bad weather, but you'd still back your side to be right in the hunt, and for a very good bowling attack to only secure 1 wicket. Herschel Gibbs played the innings of his life in one-day cricket. Fleming's, he's smashed it. Is he out? Will he be out or will he be safe? Oh, it's dropped. The skipper, a despairing dive. It would have been one of the great catches to end one of the most amazing days in World Cup for quite some time.
He took his hand off it. Here's the slow one. He didn't pick it, Fleming. And Pollock's getting underneath. He won't give in. He won't give in. Oh, that would have been an absolute ripper if he took that. The commitment. Oh, that's a good effort. Now they only need 1 more run, and it's fitting, hopefully now. Again, he hasn't got anyone in the ring. And hopefully Fleming will get the winning runs.
He has. That is an amazing win for New Zealand. It really has. He'll pick up, it actually goes down as 1 run because they've won the match, but it went to the fence. And look at the boys. They're over the wall. They're going to run down to their skipper, and that shows how much they think of him. It's a fair old trek down those stairs, and here they come. Look at them. This means so much. A side that's given up 3 points to Kenya, points they would have guaranteed, had to win today, and Dean, they've done it, and they've done it in style.
Well, there certainly will be some celebrations tonight from the New Zealand camp, that's for sure, and also some supporters around the place will be very, very happy. Stephen Fleming saying that it was the best knock he's played. I'm not surprised. He was magnificent. 134 not out. It really was a quality knock. 21 fours, 132 balls as well. And Herschel Gibbs, just to reflect on his performance, 141 balls for his 143, 19 fours and 3 sixes. So a good performance, a terrific performance by New Zealand. And if we look at the points now, Richie, it's pretty jammed, isn't it?
Well, there's only one logical and common sense thing South Africa have to do. They have to concentrate on winning all their games. Don't worry about what the other teams are doing. That's going to happen anyway, but South Africa must win every game they play from now on. That should be the whole crux of their meetings and talks and everything else they do.
So that's it from the Wanderers. A wonderful game it was, very entertaining indeed. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. Until next time, bye for now.
This has been a Fox Sports presentation.